Hello, this is P.A. Williams, your favorite professor. I want to talk about order of operations. You see, that's what we're talking about, order of operations. Guess what? Math is fun. Say that with me. Math is fun. So we're going to talk about these. I got this aunt I want to tell you guys about. We're going to talk about her in just a minute. She is just, you know, you just have to excuse her for the things that she do. She's always talking about putting things in order all the time, you know. And I just want you to really get to know my aunt today. As we talk about order of operations, let's see here. All right, look at that. Evaluate 7 plus 4 times 3. If I was to ask you to evaluate that, what would you do? Now, is your answer going to be 33 or is your answer going to be 19? Let's talk about it. You can get two different answers depending on which operation you did first. We want everyone, though, to get the same answer, so we must follow the order of operations. Get excited. Yeah. What does order of operations mean? It is the order in which you solve a math problem with many components. And the first rule of order of operation is PEMDAS. Don't forget to solve the problem from left to right. When you see the MDAS, don't forget to solve from left to right. And this is my aunt I want to tell you about. She can be so rude sometimes because she just always talk about, you need to do things in order. You need to put your things in order. You need to get your life in order. You need to do this. You need to do that. And she can really be kind of obnoxious sometimes or be rude. So please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, okay? My Aunt Sally is something serious. Just please excuse her. So when you look at please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, you'll see the P is going to stand for parentheses, the E for exponents, M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, and S for subtraction. Once again, let's evaluate 7 plus 4 times 3 and use the order of operations. So first we look at, we're going to do it at 7 plus 12. You know why? Because we said 4 times 3, which is 12. Remember PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So we saw multiplication first, so that's what we did. So 7 plus 12, and now you're going to have, add those together, and you have 19. So the correct answer would be 19. Let's go through about 5 examples real quick. We got 14 divided by 7 times 2 minus 3, all right? So the first thing we're going to do, when you look at it from left to right here, okay, you will see that actually you're going to divide the 14 by 7. Remember the left to right rule? 14 divided by 7, which is 2. Now you got 2 times 2 minus 3. The next thing we're going to do is multiplication. The 2 times 2 is 4. Now you got 4 minus 3, and your answer, after you subtract, your answer will be 1. Yay, that's example 1. Look at there. Now, example 2, we got some parentheses. Remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, PEMDAS. We're going to knock out the parentheses first here. All right, so when we knock out the parentheses, we add what's inside the parentheses. That's why you got 3 times 10 squared, or to the second power, divided by 5. Now, we're going to look at what? Exponents, right? And that's how we got 10 squared to equal 100. So now we got 3 times 100 divided by 5. Remember the left to right rule, whichever comes first. All right, now we're going to take 3 times 100, which is 300. Now we're going to divide that by 5, and we got 60. And that is our answer for example 2. Moving on to example 3. We got 20 minus 3 times 6 plus 10 squared plus parentheses 6 plus 1 times 4. Yeah, it seems long, but we got this. We got this. We got this with PEMDAS. We got this with please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. We're going to attack the parentheses first. Look in there. We attack the parentheses, and then we got the 6 plus 1. We got 7 here. All right, so we got 20 minus 3 times 6 plus 10 squared plus parentheses 7 times 4. All right, so the next thing we're going to look at is exponents. 10 squared, there you go, 100. 20 minus 3 times 6 plus 100 plus parentheses 7 times 4. Okay, so the next thing we're going to multiply from left to right. That's why we got 3 times 6, which is 18. Negative 3 times 6, which is a negative 18. That's why you got 20 minus 18 plus 100 plus 7 times 4. Next, we're going to continue to multiply from left to right. we got 7 times 4, which is 28. So now we got 20 minus 18 plus 100 plus 28. So we're rolling now. We're rolling now. Now we're going to subtract because we're working from left to right. 20 minus 18, which is 2. Then you got 2 plus 100 plus 28. And then we can add 2 plus 100, which is 102 plus 28. And then we got 130. So that's for example 3. Finally, next example 4. Now don't go into cardiac arrest because you see a variable here. What is a variable? A variable is a letter that can be replaced by a number. And we have everything. We're going to evaluate n plus parentheses 13 minus n divided by 5 for n equals 8. That means wherever you see n, substitute 8. Once again, wherever you see n, substitute 8. So now you're going to have 8 plus parentheses 13 minus 8 divided by 5. Now we know the PEMDAS. Please excuse my damn salad. We're going to work those parentheses. Now we got 8 plus 5. 13 minus 8 is 5. 8 plus 5 divided by 5. Next, we're going to work division, right? 5 divided by 5 is 1. 8 plus 1. Therefore, our answer will be 9. And guess what? You can go back and put that in the equation, and it will come out to be a true statement. It still will come out to be the same thing. How are you solving that? So you got 8 plus 1 equals 9. Good stuff? Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, I believe this is our final example. Example number 5, 8y minus 3x squared plus 2n for x equals 5, y equals 2, n equals 3. That means wherever you see x, it's going to be a 5. Wherever you see y, it's going to be 2. Wherever you see n, it's going to be 3. So now you're going to have 8 times, here you got it, 3x squared, okay? 3x squared, all right? So you think about it now. You got 8 times 2 minus 3 times 5 squared plus 2 times 3. Think about it. The 2 is for the y, right? The x squared is where you got 5 squared, and then for your n, 2 times 3. That's how we got that. So now we can go ahead and do what we need to do. All right, exponents first. 8 times 2 minus 3 times 25. 5 squared there, 25 plus 2 times 3. All right, next thing we're going to do is multiply left to right. We got 8 times 2, which is 16, minus 3 times 25 plus 2 times 3. All right, we still multiply left to right. 16 minus 3 times 25 is minus 75 plus 2 times 3. We still going to multiply again, left to right. 16 minus 75 plus 2 times 3, which is 6. Okay, now we're going to actually subtract from left to right. 16 minus 75, negative 59. Negative 59 plus 6, we add, we get a negative 53. So that will be your answer. And there it is, the end. Thank you for looking at my PowerPoint lesson plan on the order of operation. Enjoy your day.